Lock in. Adam Patterson here, always, of course. And I wanted to talk to you about locking in when you're working, because it's not about working 24/7. And you also shouldn't be working 1 hour per day. You need to be locked in during your working hours. Have you ever heard the stories about how Eminem would go to the studio only from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. rolls around, and even if he's in the middle of a new verse, something that's been freestyled off the top of his head, and he's absolutely killing it, if 5 p.m. hit, he was packing up and he was going home. He also didn't start working until 8 a.m. He worked at 8 to 5 every day. And he said that you should just treat it like a job. Because if you don't, then those late nights that you do work sometimes allows the mornings to be optional when you come in. You can come in later now, and then you can leave earlier, and you're just not locked in. It's not about the amount of hours that you work. It's about the execution during the working hours. If you do a lot in 4 hours and you get everything accomplished, you don't need to work the additional 4 hours of the 8 hour day. You should, but you don't need to. And that's what it's all about. It's all about the execution during working hours. Your preparation should be done after hours. At night, when you're sitting on the couch at home, you can relax and have your time, but you need to be preparing for the next day. And you shouldn't be using your execution hours when everybody works, 8 to 5 if you're in a standard business to business like me. You should be using your after hours to plan out your next day, plan your calls, plan your leads, lead generate, and create an easier day for yourself walking in, so that all you need to do is lock in and execute your sales calls, execute your sales emails, execute your processes and systems, and take care of the things that need to be taken care of. If you sit down for the morning and you then prepare for your day, you are behind. You are behind. You need to be up front and in front of your competition, because people like me, people like everyone else out there, are going to smoke you in those after hours if you are not preparing. You don't need to be executing in the after hours. You don't need to be making sales calls to the West Coast until 8 p.m. if you're on Eastern Standard Time. You don't need to be doing these things, but you need to be executing during work hours when your customers or potential customers are working. You should spend that time on the phone or making posts or preparing, not making posts, but your posts should be pre-scheduled to go up in that time, and they should have been taken care of in after hours. After hours should be when you are strategizing and when you are preparing yourself to execute fully and making your plans. And then when you sit down at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., you should be all execution. Lock in.